Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth? Let's get there. Let's talk about it.
Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? I mean, can you really handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Thank you for tuning in to Can You Handle the Truth with your host, Jocelyn.
You know what today is? Thursday. It's time for what? Can you handle the truth at 8 p.m.? Well, I'll see you there. Hey, listen, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the show. Hello, good people. It's your girl, Jocelyn M. McGuire, the creator and host of Can You Handle the Truth? I specialize in breakthrough counseling, women's ministry. Oh, forgot to go live on TikTok. Got to start over. Forgot. Oh, goodness. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Can You Handle the Truth? It's your girl, Jocelyn M. McGuire. Listen, you go grab somebody. Tell them to come on in here. Tonight is Thursday night, and I know it's been a minute. Listen, it's your girl. Once again, Jocelyn M. McGuire, and I'm asking you all to like and share. I specialize in breakthrough counseling, women's ministry, mental health, trauma in adults as well as in children. Listen, my goal and my passion is to see you overcome with the truth so that you can continue in your life, okay? Continue in your life. Listen, like and share, and don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Jocelyn McGuire. Hit that notification bell, baby. That way you'll never miss another episode of Can You Handle the Truth? Oh boy. Tonight, we don't have any particular subject. We have open topic tonight. How was you all's Christmas, Kwanzaa, whichever way you want to name it, that you celebrate December the 25th? I just kind of wonder, did everybody spend a lot of money? That's all I want to know. Did you spend a lot? Did you go all out this year? Did you go all out this year? And I tell people this, listen. To me, and this is just my own personal opinion, it makes no sense to go out, spend your little savings. You're already living from paycheck to paycheck. Some of y'all won't admit that, but hey, some of you living from paycheck to paycheck, and you go out and you spend your little money you have just for one day. And you're going to buy a Christmas tree, and you're going to buy Christmas ornaments. You're going to decorate the house. You're going to go out and buy all these presents that some people will appreciate and others will just throw it away in the corner somewhere. You're going to buy all this wrapping paper, these bows, and everybody come together. And you already ate Thanksgiving, right? But everybody come together. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. So glad to see you. And don't get me wrong, we need these special kind of holidays just for families to get together and for they can have a day off work. That way they can get with their families and can come together with their families and enjoy each other because, you haven't seen each other since last year, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you've seen each other on Thanksgiving. I have not a clue. But however, these holidays are put aside so that families can come together and try to embrace and enjoy each other. And I find that to be the main reason for a holiday, to get together. I don't believe in spending money and all that and trying to, because you know what? Even though I have my niece and my nephew, and they're relatively young, but they're not children. I buy for them all year. We don't have to wait just one particular day so that we can get something special for them, And I just don't do that. I'm just glad that we can see each other, and be together. But I buy for them all year long, clothes, games, all that, all year long, and we shouldn't have to wait one special day just for you to bless your children. I think it's just for children or your loved ones or your significant other. So this. Just that one day, and now you're going to go into the new year and you got to borrow some money. Oh, let's not even talk about borrowing money, right? Let's not even talk about borrowing money. I don't know what that thing means. Swipe left to close. I don't want to close. Swipe left. I don't want to do that. Okay. Oh, real-time performance. Okay. This is what this TikTok thing is doing with me, okay? So I'm trying not to mess with it, all right? Excuse me, guys. I am a professional. Oh, my God. So Christmas time, it came and left, and I didn't do anything special. I didn't cook a special dinner. We didn't go anywhere special, we weren't invited anyway. So anyhow, so we just stayed home and watched TV, things like that. What we had, I think we had some baked chicken, maybe something like that, something simple to eat, and a red velvet cake, which was pretty good. We had been munching on that, for the last 2 or 3 days before Christmas, all right? It almost didn't last Christmas Day. But however, that's what we did. Stay home, and just, even though it was a pretty nice day, no stores was open. I'm like, man, maybe get some eggnog and get some sweet potato pie, something like that, right? However, not one store was open. Not one store. Like and share, guys. Like and share. Not one store was open. Not one. I mean, not even. No stores is open. I'm like, God, maybe I can run over to Walmart or Kroger's and none of those stores was open. Giant Eagle wasn't open. And I said, well, I can go get some eggnog or sweet potato pie, something like that. And no stores was open, like no room at the end, no room at the end. But it was like, God, can you go to the store? All right, so there's no eggnog. Okay. We're not gonna have eggnog, and we're not gonna have sweet potato pie. So let's just suck that in, all right? How you doing? Who's that? I got my. Oh, Bang! How you doing? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. They said, "How you doing, beautiful?" Thank you, Bang. I appreciate it. So how many of you just kind of glad the holidays are over? I mean, it's like the end of the year. No, it's almost I would say it is the end of the year. I mean, this is the last month, right? I mean, do anybody object to that? I mean, it is the last month, right? So this is the last of the year. Okay, we're in our 12th month. In a few days, we're going to be crossing over to the new year, starting in January. So, how many made some New Year's resolutions? Okay, this is what I said I was going to do. I said, I feel like I need to be more active, with my craft, with my artwork and my sewing and my designing. And I said, well, I'm going to start. I'm going to start the new year, start making things, start painting. I'm going to start painting and drawing and designing clothes and purses and things of that nature. And my son was telling me, he said, why start the New Year's? Why not start now? And I thought about it. I'm like, why am I or you should wait to the new year to start your new project or to start something that you've been thinking about doing? And I thought about, I'm like, I'm just wasting time on my phone playing games, word games, puzzles, and which one don't match. And I'm like, I'm wasting a lot of time doing that, right? So guess what? Yesterday I got started, guys. I'm not procrastinating anymore. I refuse to procrastinate. All right. I refuse to procrastinate. Hey, Shamaria, bring me my picture here. I'm a professional, right? But I had to call out her name because I need her to go and get my my picture. It's a wall. I'm gonna call it a wall unit. It's on a table in there. I'm gonna call it a wall unit, not the black one I'm working on, but it's sitting straight up. I'm gonna call it a wall unit for right now. It's a picture. It's on the table sitting straight up. Oh, I tell you, good health so hard to find. It's sitting straight up. It's yellow and red. You got it right there. Okay, and give me that one down there, please. Thank you so much. But guys, guess what? Guess what I've been working on? Guess what? Okay, this is what I've been working on. Okay, I've been working on. Give me this one right here. Okay, let me show you what you got to go all around. This is what I have been working on, and I started on it yesterday. Check it out. Where's she at? Oh, yeah, there she go. I started on this yesterday, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get started today, instead of waiting until the first to get started on my new project. This is just a continuation, and this is the first time I ever added hair. This is the first time I ever made ever done the flowers out of fabric like this, cut it and do it like that. First time I ever done that to make some hair. But there are to accent the wrap, the head wrap. And this is the first time I ever used hair on one of my wall units, I'm gonna call it a wall plaque, maybe. Yeah, I think that would be the proper name, a wall plaque. And I had a lot of fun doing this particular project. We got a message coming in. Let me see here. Who says? Stunning. Oh, Michelle, thank you. This is what I did Christmas Day. This is what I did all day Christmas Day. It's just one of them holidays. I ain't got no sisters, no brothers, and no family. Just my 3 sons and my niece, my nephew, and niece, and my other niece, nephew, and so I said I'm gonna get busy. I'm just gonna get busy is what I'm gonna do. Stunning. Thank you so much. And I spent time to do this. So these are going to be my what? Do I say wall units? Wall, I don't know, hanging walls. I don't know what we're going to call it. But we're going to call it something. What? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look at that. Look at that. I worked on that. I really did. I really worked on that yesterday. I put that phone down. And I said, I'm going to be creative today. I'm going to be not only creative, but I am going to do something productive. That's it. I said, I'm going to do something productive that I can see that my hands been busy, guys. I said, I can see that what I've been doing, instead of just holding my phone in my hand, playing games, looking at social media, I said I can start working on my wall plaques. That's what we're going to call it. My wall plaques. And I've been working on that, and I got so much enjoyment out of working on that wall plaque. It brought me great pleasure. Just working on it, Oh, thank you so much. Michelle said, your hands are anointed to create and bring healing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Here's another wall plaque that I created. And this one right here, it's kind of, this is African woman with the feathers. Think of the feathers coming out. And we have like the background of it and some sort of a pattern. And this is made out of fabric as well. Okay. This is made out of fabric, and I did the feathers in there. And I had a lot of fun creating this particular wall plaque as well. It's almost like a therapy for me, I guess. Yeah, it's like a therapy for me. So the next time there's an event going on, listen, I can join in. Check this one out. I can join in now at the different events that may be coming up. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I do the black girl's face. And this is one where she has the hat on, the headdress, and the flowers down here to accent her hat and her face. I just thought that was just, I'm like, wow, girl, you did that thing. You did that, girl. And like I said, I enjoy doing these. All right, I enjoy working on them, doing them. The ones I'm going to work on today, I say every day I'm going to be productive. Mm-hmm. Every day I decided to be productive. Every day I'm going to be productive. I'm going to paint. I'm going to create. I'm going to sew. I'm going to make something I'm going to do. I decided. You have to make up your mind. You have to make up your mind. And if you had like suffer with depression and suffer through the holidays, things of that nature, and you find yourself getting in a slump. Have you ever been there? You find yourself in a slump. You really don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want no company. And you just kind of like in a slump. And usually you're in the bed. Usually you're in the bed, and you just like wasting time. Yeah, you're just wasting time. But you have got to get to the point as to where you can say, you know what? I have been laying down long enough. It's time for me to get up, be productive. If you don't do nothing but get up and color, get you a coloring book, start to color, or you get up and you rearrange your furniture. That always makes me feel good. Rearrange your furniture, create some flowers or do some writing. Now, I've been doing writing as well. Do some writing, but please do something for yourself. Do something for yourself besides feeling sorry for yourself. Woe is me. Woe is me. Nobody understands. I'm going through this, that, and the other. Nobody's going to understand. Hey, Sharaye, I'm going to have her to bring another wall plaque that I'm currently working on. I'm currently working on another wall plaque. And I'm currently working on another wall plaque. I love my black. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Michelle. She said, you need to sell these there. I love my black. Absolutely. And get some coffee mugs and have on there, I love my black. Because, I make the coffee mugs, too. And the purses. We can have the shoulder bags, and I love my black on there. And Shamarie, come here. And get these wall units together. Shay, excuse my yelling, people. I'm professional. Y'all know I'm professional. But every now and then, I just don't have the help like I used to, Shamaria, go in there, bring that black thing I was working on. Be careful because it might still be wet. And something else I was working on today for the first time, okay? For the first time, I was working on this one particular wall plaque, right? Okay, now here it is. Now this is it wet? Now this is the Somebody, give me that one right there, please. This just the look at that. This just the board I'm working on I just laid it on there, but this is black, all black, all black, and all those individual jewel pieces are put on. Okay, go to the kitchen and bring those pictures in there on the wall. All this right here is individually created. All these different colors are individually put on individually. Okay, one by one, and it's something I'm working on. And like I said, this is just a board that I'm using this to sit it on. But yes, this is my one of my other latest projects. I'm looking to. I gotta let it cure for like 24 hours, so I'm looking to finish that up. Maybe tomorrow. I'm looking to finish that up and give me that other picture over there. Look at that. Y'all like that? Over there, red and green. Y'all like that right there? I like it. It's pretty slick, isn't it? All right, it's pretty slick. I like that. There it is right there, hanging on the wall by the door. Right there. Yeah. So all that is jewels, individual jewels I got on there. All right. Like I said, it has to curve for like 24 hours, okay, before I could do anything else to it, because it's kind of dry, but still nothing else I can do to it right now. But that's gonna be the finishing touch, and then I'm going to put it on a another what you call that, another board panel. I'm gonna put it on, and that's gonna be a nice. That's the usual. That's one of a kind. All right, that's one of a kind, guys. That's one of a kind. That's one of a kind. Now check this out. Now look at this. Look at this baby. Now here go another one of my art pieces, which is another wall plaque, and this is also one of a kind as well. Usually they are one of a kind. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it, sis. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, these are one of a kind wall units that I created. These are under my designer name, Nadine Yvonne. And that name do have a trademark, so don't try to use it. Also, we have another wall piece. All right. Look at this. Let's get back some. Another wall piece as well. All right. And this one right here, and I just got to finish putting the backing on it so that it can hang. So we would call this like a wreath, like a wreath. And this is a black woman with a earring. This is actually a earring piercing on this here piece of artwork I have. It's an earring piecing. See that? Isn't that pretty neat? She has the earring piecing, and she has the head wrap and all that. But that's pretty neat. It's different. Like I said, these things are like one of a kind. All right, one of a kind. All right, now here go another. Oh my God. Okay, here go another one, another unit. This right here is 3D. This right here is the 3D unit. You see that? This is 3D. I want you guys to like and share. All right, like and share. Who's this? Oh, Robin. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Here another original by Nadine Yvonne, myself. This is the 3D. You see how the flower comes out? It comes out and it stands out from the actual picture. All right. This is flat. All right. And this right here comes out like a 3D. Okay, so it has a 3D effect. Whether I can make it again, I don't know. I don't know if I usually just make one. I might try to make another one. I will try to make another one. I'm not sure. Gorgeous. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. Like and share, guys. Like and share. Look at that. Isn't she beautiful? Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a 3D with the flowers sitting out like that, which is something that's very very unique, very unusual, very unique. Okay. All right. Oh, we got some more artwork. Now, this is something that, oh, Shamarie, I got a black and white wreath. Okay. But look, now we have our, look at this, our painting. Okay. We have the painting. We have the African colors except for black. All right. But this is one of my originals. All right. Whichever way you want to hang it. You can hang it this way. You can hang it like that if you want to. All right. You can just do it like that. Or you can hang it this way. You can hang it like that. You know, maybe we could say, oh, I have a straight rainbow over my head. And this is what I like. All right. Shamarie. And this is what I really do like. Okay. Now, like I said, you can hang it any way you want to. This is one of those pictures, you know, you just can hang it up how you want. But I enjoy painting this as well. Is there another one on the wall? It's white and black. White and black. It's white and black. Okay, give me that gold one. It might be downstairs. I'm trying to think where is it at. But anyway, oh. Okay, guys, look. Here are some more units that I made, okay? Check her out. 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 Thank you. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Thank you. Check her out. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Look, look. Check her out. All right. She's ready. She's ready. She is another wall plaque, or you can use her as a wreath. Okay. And you can use it as a wreath as well. All right. Check out this one. Now, this right here, I got a little artsy on this right here, y'all. I got a little artsy. No rhyme or reason. I just started creating. You know, sometimes you just start creating and you have no rhyme or reason, but you go with the flow. All right. Isn't she different? Isn't she different? Look at her. Look at her. She's different, isn't she? Yeah, she's totally different. She's totally different. She's been around for a while. I can do some touch up on her. But yeah, it's different, isn't it? Yeah. These right here are very time consuming because all these hairs right here are individual. All these are individually done. All right. It's probably over 100 pieces in there. But I do enjoy making them. I do enjoy doing that. It's something definitely gonna take your time. Okay, that's for sure. Shamarie, that's for sure. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, that's it for right now until she comes back. Shamarie, I gotta get help. I gotta get some help, y'all. But anyway, do something productive for yourself. You know, the holidays, especially Thanksgiving and Christmas, you know, those holidays are very, very touchy days and sentimental days. You know, they're very sentimental days. It's where traditionally families come together, and then we now have lost loved ones, and friends and family, and and it seems to be a very delicate state of mind. People they come in a very delicate state of mind when it comes to these particular holidays towards the end of the year, because you're expecting your loved one to be there, but however, due to unforeseen occurrences, in their lives that we have no control over, they no longer with us. But what we have to do is this: we have to think that, what would my loved one want me to do? What would they want me to do? Oh, thank you, Deidre. Thank you. Dominique said, Auntie Jocelyn is a true artist. Now I can see it. Dominique, yes. That's my niece. That unfortunately, had lost her life. So, and her mother is still moving on, sisters and dad. And it's difficult these holidays, but however, like I said, we got to get up, dust ourselves off, and be about business, because believe me, our loved ones would not want us to mope around. They wouldn't want us to mope around. They would want us to be vibrant, to live, to not just merely exist, but exist with a purpose. How about that? Exist with a purpose. So we got to have what we call a purpose in our lives. We got to have a purpose. So we need to have a purpose in our life. And it doesn't have to be something so spectacular. It require a lot of money. I have not spent any money. No, I have not spent any money at all. I went down to my lab and I found these materials. Okay. I found these materials and I decided that I'm going to work with what I have. Okay. Work with what you got. Maybe you got a frame you want to change the color on. All you got to do this, and you don't have any spray paint, just go get you some spray paint and some flowers or something like that, some glue, and start being more creative. Like I said, it doesn't have to have any rhyme or reasoning to it, but it's just the opportunity to do something with your hands. You understand what I'm saying? Besides on social media, besides that. Oh, Deidre, she said, thank you, sister-in-law. I needed to hear what you just said. Oh, amen. God bless. Yes, she had lost her daughter to heart disease at a very young age, young lady. And she was an artist. And I know her mom and dad and sisters miss her dearly. But however, because of the type of life she lived, one of those lives that, she never meet a stranger. How about that? Never met a stranger, but had a bubbly personality. And so when we have our children and they have bubbly personalities, or our friends have bubbly personality, or our loved one has a bubbly personality that people just attached to and cling to, and they love to see you coming and hate to see you leave, then guess what? They want us They want us to live with purpose. They do. They want us to get out that bed. They want us to get out the house. They want us to just live, do something productive. You can say, oh, this is what I work on today. And I worked on those things today. And I had, my mind got carried away. Okay. My mind got carried away where I left my woes and disappointment, and I left those things behind. I left them behind. And because I left them behind, I don't want to go back and pick them up. How about that? Let's not go back and pick those things up. Sometimes we have those little crying spells, and it happens. It happens. It happens. But you know what, people? We can't stay there. We cannot stay there. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. And I think that when I can only speak for Jocelyn. I can't speak for you. I can only speak for myself. I sometimes cry because I miss my brother, I miss my sisters, miss my mom, miss my grandma. I miss them, because when something comes up, and this is what happens with me. When something comes up, and we all knew the same people, the persons, and I'm like, oh, I can't talk to nobody about it because don't nobody else know. That's my whole problem. Don't nobody else know what I'm talking about. Like they don't know. They don't know what I'm talking about. Like, you remember, and my son's been like, we were small, or we weren't even born. Man, I done lost it. Y'all weren't even born yet. And I'm talking about, do you remember? So it gets to points like that in your life for me that I have no one to reminisce. That's it. I had no one to reminisce with, to reminisce a person that we knew together, because they're gone. They're gone. And I can't reminisce about the time that my sister Nene, we call her Nene, her name is Georgina, that she's over my brother's house, and I think it was on a Thanksgiving, and she was carrying a turkey, and she did the splits in the kitchen. Who else can I share that with? Who else can I share that with that was there? And it's things and it's memories like that I have a real hard time with, because I'm like, I want to talk to somebody who was there, but I can't, because they're all gone. They're all gone. And you know what? Even though people would tell us, they're in a much better place. And if we really put it into perspective and we look at this wicked world, and what's going on and what's to come, then we're like, oh yeah, they're in a good place. They're in a peaceful place. We miss them. Oh yeah, we miss them. Oh yeah, you better believe that. Yeah, we miss them dearly. We miss our loved ones dearly, but we gotta We got to keep it moving, guys. We got to keep it moving. And like I said, these are some of the things that I'm working on. I don't know. I'm just going to give y'all a quick review because our time is almost over with. But I really love this one. Know why? Because the background, I don't know. How would you describe that background? To me, it's like thoughts, that uncontrollable thoughts that I want to get out my head, and I want to have that conversation, but there's no one I can have that conversation with. So then I just have these thoughts that's coming out my head, and they randomly coming out, and I want to talk to somebody, but however, I'm surrounded by my thoughts, and here they come. All right. That's pretty neat, isn't it? Isn't that different? Isn't that different? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You know, life is something else, you know. But you know what, guys? Guess what? Life is what we make it. How about that? Life is what we decide we're going to make our life to be. Life is what we make it. What you decide, how do you decide you're going to do your life? Are you going to do your life in chaos? I refuse to have my peace interrupted, okay? Do some painting. Like I said, it has no rhyme, reason, nothing like that. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Get creative. I get my first time ever doing these reef things like this. Get creative. Just get creative. Get creative. It has no rhyme or reason. Oh, that color don't go with that color. Who cares? Who cares what color goes with what color? Listen, I'm not bothered by that. That don't bother me. I just start creating. That's what I do. I just start creating. Just start doing what I do. That's it. Let's start doing. That's 3D. That's 3D, isn't it? I think that's nice. I love it. I'm so glad that I decided, because it's on you. It's your decision. Nobody else's. It's your decision whether you're going to get up and live or you're going to lay down and die. It's your decision. But you know what I choose? I choose to live. Okay? I choose to live. That's what I choose. I choose to get up, create, and live. That's what I decided to do. That I am going to what? I'm going to live. Listen, you don't know what's inside you until you start getting what's it called, these things? Oh my God. I know it just as good. The board. Oh my God. You paint on it. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Pastor Meredith. Yeah, this is what I do. And I decided that I'm going to live. That's what I decided I'm going to do. I'm not going to waste any more time. Having a pity party and all that. And sometimes we do have pity parties. You know what? Guess what? It's okay to have a pity party, but don't stay all night. Don't stay all day. Don't stay a whole week at the pity party, honey. You need to get up in that pity party. You need to get up. You got to wash yourself. Come on. Comb your hair, slap on a wig, put on some makeup if you wear makeup. If you don't, that's still okay too, okay? But you need to get up and live. Like I said, it has no rhyme or reason, but guess what? This is what I decided I'm going to do. And I'm not going to wait till the new year. I'm not waiting till the new year to start a project. I'm not waiting on the new year to say, oh, I'm going to get out the bed and stay out the bed. Or I'm not waiting for the new year to say, oh, I'm going to stay off of social media and stop playing games. I'm not waiting till the new year to do that. I'm not going to wait. Why should I wait? I done wasted enough time. Haven't you? Check that out. Haven't you wasted enough of your time? Do something. Get up. Do something for you. Get up. Get up. Do something for yourself. If you don't do nothing but start writing, I've done that too. I start writing. Start working on my book. I done start writing. Yeah, I done start writing. I'm writing 2 books at one time. Yeah, they 2 different thoughts. And I wanted them to be in 2 different books. And this is my latest from yesterday that I started on. And I'm having so much fun doing it. Hey, decide to live. Decide to live. Some of you may say, well, I don't do that. I don't do any type of arts and craft. Well, you know what? You never laid around as much as you did either, did you? Hello. So try something new. Like I said, rearrange your furniture. Rearrange your furniture. Do something different. Thank you. Do something different. Do something different. It does not have to be extravagant. It could be a small thing that you do. A small thing. You know, like I'm almost forgetting the child's name, but we got a few more minutes. We have a few more minutes, guys. Hey, Jimmy, good to see you. Jimmy is a dear friend of mine, and he has a program, and it's called Let's Talk Bible. And it's pretty good. I like being there whenever I'm available to be on his program. I do love to hear him talk about the Bible. Shamarie! I do love to hear him talk about the Bible when he be reading scriptures. Oh, yeah. Also, guys, listen. On Friday, somebody say Friday. Friday, give me one of those flowers and the gold one. Friday, I'll be coming on Friday, right here on tape, right here. And my program is called Speak Life and Live Ministries. That is my ministry that I have, that God gave to me, and I will be speaking. My whole subject is my setback was a setup for my comeback. Oh, don't never give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Never, ever give up. All right. Listen, here goes something else I created. All right. And I think I might do a tutorial on these one day on how I came about to create these flower fixtures. I enjoy doing them. I really enjoy making these. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I enjoy doing these. It brought me great pleasure, and knowing that, wow, my first time doing it, okay? My first time creating these, and I think I did pretty good. Thank you, Father God. I think I did pretty good creating these, all right? I love to create. I done got back in the flow because for like, here, put these back for me. Hey, come back here. No. Come back here, please. Put that back up. Put this back up for me. I for like 3 years. Yeah, almost 4. Come put these up for me. Almost 4 years. I stopped creating. Yes, I did. I stopped creating for 3, going on 4 years. I just stopped. I had my desire. Can you handle the truth? Okay. My desire to create and so had just left me. I think I was in a state of depression. And I stayed in the bed. And, I never, you know what? You never know what a person is going through. Because I know I can look good. I can look fine in the kitchen. There's another wall, and another one right there. I know, listen, Shamaya, listen. I know I can get myself together. Anybody know me, know I can put it together, baby. Put up there. They know I can put it together, honey. And I can put on it. Listen. Blue wig, striped wig, rainbow wig, long wig, short wig, twig wig, braid wig, afro wig, fuzzy wig, red wig, blue wig, purple wig, rainbow wig, black wig, wavy hair, long hair, short hair. They know I can, listen, I know how to put it on, right? But no one knew what I was going through. Nobody knew my struggle. No one, look at that. Isn't it pretty? No one knew my struggle. Yeah. No one knew my struggle. And I say that be mindful how you treat people. Okay? Be mindful how you treat people. Because you never know what someone may be going through. We have not a clue. Look good on the outside, but could be suffering on the inside. So it's good to ask people, how you doing today? So good to see you today. Because you don't know what efforts it took for them to even come out their house. You have not a clue. So yes, you have not a clue. You have not a clue what people are actually going through on a daily basis. And like I said, fix that picture. And like I said, for 3 years, it's 3 years, I did not go in my lab. I have a lab downstairs. I'm not boasting. I have sewing machines. I have a serger. I have a heat press. I can put this one up. I can make shirts. I know how to create coffee mugs with whatever you want on there. Also know how to create candles with whatever you want on your candle, your picture, someone else's picture. You wanted to say something, you want to cross on it, whatever. I can do all that. I can put words on glasses. I can make shoulder bags. I can make shoulder bags with whatever you want on there. I have all the equipment to do so. But for 3 years, I did nothing. For 3 years, I did nothing. Nothing for 3 years. But God sustained me in them 3 years. That right there goes up here, Shamaye. Oh, that one. I need to show this one right here. Look at this. Look at that one. That's white and black. white and black hair. All right. And those are all individual pieces. I know it got to be at least 200 pieces in there. See, stuff like that. I like to do stuff like that. I like to do new things that come out. But for 3 years, I did nothing for 3 years. For 3 years. But I'm finally coming to the surface. You know, I had people be swimming and they be trying to swim from drowning. You know what I'm saying? And people be literally drowning. People be literally drowning in things they're going through. And they trying to survive and swim to the surface so that they can get some air. Because you can only hold your breath so long underneath the water. Join me tomorrow night. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like and share. And, you know, hey, one more thing. Like and share. And you come across someone, they may just need a hug. You don't know what a hug can break. Okay? A hug can break. It can break some things off of a person. Just that hug can break something off of them. It's something they've been needing. All right? Listen. Like and share. Like I said, I just came on here tonight. This is talk, right? But tomorrow night, I'll be in the conclusion of Joseph. All right. And it's an ongoing series that I'm doing. And it's called My Setback Was a Setup for My Comeback. All right. It ain't over, people. Glory to God. It is not over. No matter what it looks like, guess what? It's not over. And I don't care if the fat woman do sing. Guess what? It still ain't over. All right. Deidre. Oh, Deidre said, love my family, love you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. God bless you. To God be the glory for blessing me to be who I am and to love on God's people. I thank you so much, Deidre. I love you. I've been knowing her all my life. All my life. She still calls me her sister-in-law. I love her. It's just family. This so long, you just don't forget people, you know. You just don't forget people. But God bless you all. Have a peaceful night. Have a restful night. And think about, what are you going to do? Put that phone down. Stop playing those games. Get up and live. And I will see you tomorrow night. Let me get some going away music. How about that? You know, this thing done changed so many times. But anyway, I'm gonna get some going out music, and we're gonna come back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. All right. We're gonna come tomorrow night at 7. Somebody said tomorrow at 7 o'clock. All right. And we are going to come to the conclusion of Joseph, the conclusion of matter with Joseph. My setback was a setup for my comeback. People, don't give up. All right.
And co-host Alexis Williams. Please sit back, like and share, and let's get right into it.
He said, like and share. That's one of the old clips, guys. That's one of the old clips. We all, by God, when we was in the studio. Oh my God. Oh, Girl, we was doing it.
Go ahead, cut that. Come on. Let's sit down.
Look at me,
I just
y'all.
wanted to show off my belt. That's all.
That's
That's all. You know, I can't just want to show it off. You like that?
That's beautiful.
That's what I'm talking about. See? And it got the pearls in it too.
And with Alexis, my co-host.
Hey everyone.
It's popping.
Welcome to Can You Handle the Truth? Listen here. I am your host. You know who I am. I am Jocelyn M. McGuire, and my co-host is Alexis Whaley. Oh, I bet you're wondering about the person in the middle, huh? Well, let me tell you what. This one right here in the middle, she's our special guest. She's our special guest tonight, and she is no other than Dr. Emma Rose. So we are so glad that you was able to join us out of your busy day. 'Cause I know you're a very busy young lady. So thank you so much for joining us today. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and read her bio. Okay?
Beautiful,
I'm going to read her bio, and then we're going to get into some stuff, all right? Because I heard some stuff that I got to tell y'all. I'm like, dang, I can't believe it. But anyway, we're glad that you're here, Dr. Emma Rose, okay?
Thank
you for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Excited.
Dr. Emma Rose was born in LaGrange, Georgia, to William and Harriet Rose. At the age of 5 years old, her parents moved to Dayton, Ohio, where Dr. Rose began attending Deliverance Temples Ministries under the leadership of Bishop Benny and Apostle Sheila Morrow. As a child, Dr. Rose developed such a love for ministry, and she knew God had more for her life. Dr. Rose was ordained with her ministry license on July the 31st, 2022 by her pastor, Bishop Sherman Watkins of Higher Ground, Always Abounding Assemblies Incorporated, along with Bishop T.D. Yates and Bishop G.A. Staples. Dr. Rose attended International Apostolic University of Grace and Truth, where Dr. Rose graduated with her Bachelor's of Christian Education on July the 12th, 2003. Master of Theology, November 21st, 2021. Doctoral of Administration or Organization, December the 3rd, 2022. Dr. Emma J. Rose has used her ability to grab the heart of God's people, where began partnering with several outreach ministries in Florida to serve the people of God. Let's welcome her once again. Great accomplishments. Great accomplishments.
Thank you.
She comes with the letter, okay? She comes with the letter. She just ain't no any old body. Just talking about she got doctor on it. Okay, she got the papers. All right. So she got the papers here, and we're gonna let me turn it down. And we are going to discuss a project that Dr. Emma Rose is currently working on. So we're going to talk about that a little later in the show, but we appreciate you coming here. Listen, can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
I don't know about you. Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Lexus, can you handle the truth?
Yeah, I can handle the truth. What about you ladies? Can y'all handle the truth?
Okay, listen.
Okay.
All right. We got a sisters here, and guess what? We all can handle the truth.
Yes.
So I want you all to come in, listen, like and share.
Like and share. Like and share. Support, like and share.
Come
All
on,
right.
come on.
Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in.
Come on.
Yes, like and share.
Good conversation. Come on.
Go tag your friends. Listen,
Yes.
bring your friends along, all right? Because it's gonna be good today. It's gonna be good today. We got our first guest. Yay! Our first guest to join us in our new studio with our new platform.
Beautiful.
And we're so glad that she's here with us.
Yes.
Listen, grab a friend, bring them on in, like and share. And don't forget to go over there to YouTube and subscribe to Jocelyn McGuire.
Yes.
Can You Handle the Truth? And you see all of our footage over in YouTube. So go there and do that. Listen, did anybody hear on the news about the 51-year-old teacher? Now, I ain't trying to get on the teachers, you know what I'm saying? Because they're under a lot of stress. And and they have they have a hazardous job.
Yes. Ooh.
Yes.
They have a hard, but this particular teacher was a substitute teacher. And I guess they was out there at recess on playground, I don't know.
Okay.
But however, she overheard students talking. And the one student said, I wish I could vape. You know, I need to vape, man. I need to vape. We talking about these kids in 7th grade, okay?
Wait a minute. They need to what?
Vape.
7th grade.
Yeah, they want to vape. Yeah, they want to vape, okay? So, she overheard them. She said, here, you can hit my vape.
Come on now. Don't do that.
Now, you know, to me, it feels like if the teachers ain't making love with them, they gonna smoke.
One way or the other.
One way or the other, they gonna get with them, okay? I'm not understanding that you 51 years old and you gonna pass your vape pen over to a minor.
Okay, how many things is really wrong with that? There are so many things wrong with that.
A whole bunch.
That's
Right,
not an
first
order.
of all, you done had it in your mouth already. Now you
Okay.
gonna pass it to a child?
Yeah, you gonna pass it to a child.
But I thought teaching was to teach, not to teach the vote, but to teach.
But to teach.
Well, that is her level of teaching.
Okay.
That's her level of teaching.
That was her
She
level of
said,
teaching.
you know, it's a shortage of teachers anyway. They ain't gonna fire me.
Ooh.
You think not? But anyway, that's what I said, all right? Oh my God. Like I said, these teachers, and I give teachers the utmost respect, but however, they have really been in the news lately, and it hasn't been anything really good. So, you know, like I said, talk to your students, talk to your children, all right, and to avoid some of these issues. And there's another teacher. I think she had slept with the whole class, all the boys.
Oh.
Yeah, I just teaching them. I don't know, but teachers, find y'all something else to do. Find y'all something else. I know there's a lot of pressure and everything, but y'all find something else to do. Oh my goodness gracious! Listen here, listen here, listen here. Let me see here. Like and share, like and share, like and share, like and share.
Like and share.
Share it.
All right,
Like.
share. Hey guys, how you all like our new background? Yes. Isn't it lovely? Yes. You like that?
Yes.
Yes. You know, every week we've been trying to get a different background
Okay.
every week. And our engineer, he is so brilliant. Our engineer is brilliant. You hear me? And he hooks us up every week.
Yes.
Yes. That's our engineer. Yes. 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 Marcus. Marcus, can we have your last name? Marcus Johnson, all right? He is our engineer, and if you ever need services such as a studio and equipment and things of that nature to get you, get you to hook up, then you know what? Reach out and let us know. And we would definitely get the word out to Marcus, the engineer, all right? He does a great job. He does he does a great job.
Yes.
Wow. Listen, it's almost that time. Almost that time for the real news.
Yes. Bring it on.
For the real news. Almost that time for the real news. Listen here, guys. Go get your friend, go get your enemy, and bring them on in. All right, bring them on in, bring them on in, bring them on in. Like I said, this is a special show today because we have our first guest with us today and also a new platform. We are getting ready for what?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the news?
The news.
Oh, can you handle the news?
Yeah,
Can you handle the news?
Can you handle the news?
Honey, because the news is something else.
All right. Okay, come on. Shoot.
Thank you for joining us. Can you handle the news? Listen, I have a story for y'all today. There was a 42-year-old lady that was having an affair with a patient of hers, a dialysis patient. Unfortunately, the man passed when they were in the back of the car. She had made a mistake by not calling the police. So, here's what's going on. The nurse got fired from her job for having an affair. They were in the back of his car when the man all of a sudden began to moan and groan. And I believe that she began to believe that he was moaning and groaning for his climax when he was really moaning and groaning as he was climaxing and passing. Unfortunately, the lady did not call 999. This all took place in Wales. She was supposed to call 999, and instead of her calling 999, she went and she asked her colleagues. What should she do? How should she explain this situation with this man in the back of the car and he's laying there without any clothes? So they kept telling her, kept urging her to call 999. But she hesitated. And in her hesitation, they decided to go ahead and take matters into their own hands. So they called for emergency services. But unfortunately, by the time emergency services got there, he had already deceased. He was already deceased. And she tried to make up a story of why she was with the man in the parking lot. So she told the authorities that the man Facebooked her on Facebook to tell her that he wasn't feeling well. That was the excuse for the meeting. But she finally admitted the fact that they were totally there for a sexual encounter. And in other news, there was a 25-year-old man, stepfather to a little girl, 5 years old. The man got so angry with the little girl because she came into the room and she asked him for some food. And unfortunately, the man lost his temper. In him losing his temper, he stabbed the little girl 5 times. While he was stabbing her, he sat on the child as he began to stab her even more. As he was stabbing her and sitting on her, he began to pour vodka all over the child's body. And not only putting vodka on her body, he then began to try to cover it up and put blankets on her. And after he did that, he set the child on fire. Unfortunately, by the time the fire department got there and tried to administer CPR, the little girl had already expired. And unfortunately, what made it worse is that her mother already knew about this man's behavior, already knew about this man's temper. knew that she had married the wrong man. That is my time. Thank you for joining me. Back with the show.
Okay, go ahead. All right, great. Are we live? And we are back. That's horrible news.
I am so sorry. Did not want to bring such a bizarre story
Yeah.
to but one, the lady is a nurse, and she literally they wanted to make it seem like she got fired because of the affair. No, she got fired.
Yeah.
One, because that's unethical. It's totally unethical. Two, she had the man to come to get his treatment.
Wow.
And after he got his treatment, then she met him in the parking lot, in the back of his car, to have sex.
Wow.
And while they were in the midst of having sex, he passed. He began to moan and groan, and she began to. My imagination, my own imagination, I believe that she was thinking that he was climaxing more so than climaxing out of life. Wow. And so then she panicked, I guess. You know, she was distraught and upset and whatever. She went to her coworkers. After she did that, they kept telling her to call for
999.
Yeah, 999.
Wow.
Which is the same thing as 911
Yeah.
here. But, and after she did that, went back and then she lied about the situation and just made matters even worse.
Wow.
But long story short, she was fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
She was fired.
Now, I wonder, can you? Now, are they going to play? Is she going to have any type of charges brought up on her?
You know what? That is a
That's a
good
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 I'm
story.
just
That
kinda
is a
thinking.
good question.
Yeah, maybe the family would.
That is a good question. I'm sure that somebody is going to take matters into their hands also, because this went on for a whole year.
Wow.
This went on for a whole year.
But you know what though? What gets me about this here particular story is that the man was taking his dialysis.
Right.
Okay. But I know about dialysis. Not that I've been, but I had 2 sisters on dialysis.
Okay.
And I know several people that on dialysis. And when they get off that dialysis machine, they ain't got no strength.
Wow.
Cause all that they drain. They going through
Yeah,
they
the
blood
heart,
and
the
all that
energy,
washing and then going back in and all that. They don't have no strength. So I'm just kind of wondering what all did she do to this man?
But my thing is this: if her being a nurse, her being
Yes.
his nurse,
Yeah.
because that was her patient.
And it seems like they would have had some type of affair because you said it's a whole year.
A whole year they've been having
And
an
her
affair the
parents-
whole
and
year.
Wow.
And she
Yeah.
knew the repercussion as a
Yes,
nurse. There's an
yes.
oath that you have to take.
Yes.
And she didn't hold up to any of her standards.
None.
Any of it. And
None.
then my opinion again, I just really believe that in the intentions that she had was less than a female should do.
Yes.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yes.
Having him meet her in the back of the car
Right.
at her job.
Right.
Like y'all couldn't went to a hotel.
On their own time. Right.
Right. Well, you know
what I'm
what?
saying? Y'all so anxious to
Right. They want to get it on. That's all it was.
get
They
it
want to
on.
get it on. They
Well,
want to
you
get it
know-
on, and it's gonna be cheaper that way. He ain't got to spend no money.
Oh, wow.
She ain't got to spend no money. Her husband ain't got to find out, but he know now.
Well, I was going to say, and I just did not want to make light of this situation,
Yeah.
because it was a dramatic situation, but I did want to say the poor man, he came and went at the same time.
Jesus, my God. Wow.
Well, can you handle the truth?
Yes, yes.
It's a lot. Can you handle it?
Yes.
Can you handle the truth? Listen here.
But what about the guy?
What about
The guy with the little girl.
Oh my God! First of all,
Bad.
last week you was just saying no woman should have a man over her children
That's right.
unless he is the father.
That's right.
Now, because there's been too many incidents where the stepfather or the boyfriend done shook the child, done did bodily harm to the child, done molested the child. And in this case, this man did an overkill on a child. And here you left your child with this man, and you already said you knew he had a problem, that you should not have married him.
Yeah.
Guess what? I fought her.
Yeah. Okay.
I fought her. I fought her. I fought her. Can
She
you have the
brought this
truth?
man in there knowing already that he had issues
Yes.
with her 5-year-old. Now, this was not his daughter.
Wow.
This was a 5-year-old child. And she already knew, again, in desperation, you going to bring somebody in like that over your child. She goes in there to ask him for, and another question I was asked, I wondered, did she send her in there to him?
Right. Where was she at?
You know, where was she at, for real?
You know, this says a lot about the mother's character, how she might have felt about herself. Because when you know people and you pay attention, at whether it's biblical or natural, you have the street common sense, and then you have the word of God, knowing by the fruit that they bear.
Right, exactly.
And this child, if she wasn't used to making food by herself, or you haven't trained, because you know back in the days, you know,
Yeah.
you would train your children to go in there and make some food.
See,
So
the key
with
was
him,
back in the day.
oh my. Well, well, can you have the truth to that? But the thing is, it says a lot about the mother character. It says a lot about the man too.
Yes.
Yes.
The man. You
Yeah.
have to be careful who you bring in the presence of your children.
Absolutely.
Even if you're divorced, even if you're not, you have to be skeptical of who you bring in
You're
your kids.
their
Absolutely.
parent. You're there for their protection.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That child is expecting for her parent, be it a mother, father, or whoever, guardian, whoever, to protect them
Absolutely.
in the midst. And all this child wanted was something to eat.
That was it.
That's
Wanted
it.
some food. Came in there, asked that man for some food. He lost his complete temper
Yeah.
and just went to stabbing a girl. You gonna tell me something ain't wrong with that?
Right. It is something wrong with that. It's
Didn't
mentally.
he say
Yeah.
on
Mental
her
health is
as
real.
he was
It
doing
is
it?
real.
Mental health
It's
is
real. It's real. Y'all keep on the sweet mental health underneath the rug like it don't exist, and you got a great big pile there, people tripping on it. Mental health is real. People out here got some real mental issues. Listen, and when you see the first sign of it, you know you seen it.
Yeah.
When you see the first sign of it, you need to walk away. You understand me?
Yeah.
You need to walk away, because it is what you saw.
Yes.
All right?
They're
My
not calling it
goodness.
a red flag for nothing.
Red,
right.
listen, you got the red flags, you got the yellow flags. Come on, they coming out with black, green, and blue flags. Listen, when you see those flags being tossed in the air, guess what? It is a warning.
Yes.
Can you handle the truth?
Yes, because it shouldn't take for a baby to lose their life.
No, no child should lose their life
That's right.
because you lonely.
Come on now.
Or you have low self-esteem.
You got girl, your self-esteem is underneath your feet. That's how low your self-esteem is. That you gotta bring some old maniac in your home under your children. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, something wrong, yeah. Her
And
self-esteem is gone.
This man, he was charged with open murder, which is something I've never heard of.
Open murder.
Open murder,
Yeah.
child abuse, and arson, and first degree arson, first degree child abuse, and open murder.
Open. Do anybody know what that means? Open
Because if you do,
murder.
please let us know.
Yeah, let
Please
us know.
'cause I've never really heard of that, and I didn't, doing research. I've heard of murder,
What
first
state was
degree.
this in?
Yeah.
It was in Wales.
Wells.
Well,
It was in Wales.
Wow.
open
Yeah.
murder.
Open murder. Yeah, like he just didn't think about nothing about what he was doing.
Yeah.
He sat on the child. This is what gets me.
It makes you wonder if drugs was involved for a
I
person to
kinda
go to
wonder
that
too, yeah.
go to that mental state
Yes.
where you sit
That's,
on
that's a
somebody.
whole nother place.
Yes. I
That's
wonder.
a whole nother place.
I wonder was drugs involved as well. Well, people, can you handle the truth? Listen here, we don't speculate on this here news because it's very, very shocking to us, and it should have provoked you all mothers and females who are not mothers. Listen here, it should provoke your mind on thinking who you are with. The person you are with, all right? Because I tell you what, honey, motion in the bed, that don't pay all the bills, all right? As a matter of fact, it don't pay none of the bills, all right? So let's get that straight. Oh, once again, listen here. I want you guys to what? Like and share.
Like and share.
Like and share. All right, like and share. Now we're going to get down to our special guest, Dr. Emma Rose, all right? And she's currently working on a book, all right? And she is featured in this magazine. What's the name of this magazine? Speak Woman. Ooh, Speak Woman.
Okay.
That's phenomenal. Speak Woman. Wow. So you're in one of their editions. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, that is awesome.
front
And here she
page
is.
cover.
She's on the cover.
Cover.
She's on the cover with the book.
Beautiful.
All right. And her name of her book is called Walking in Red Bottoms.
Yes.
You haven't walked in red bottoms until you have stepped in blood.
That is phenomenal.
Yes, yes it is. So can you give us a little bit
yes.
about your
Absolutely.
book?
Absolutely. To tell you the truth, I had completed the book and the Lord told me to pull it back.
Okay.
Because there was so much more. I didn't want it to be the traditional book where you're telling about different narratives and even your life struggles. But a lot of time you find books and you really read books because you want people to they're looking for something. I know at this time I was broken and I was able to release some things, but the Lord said, go back and do the work. Go back and give them an area where they can do the work and identify
Yes.
the brokenness. What was that? What spirit was you dealing
Yes.
with? Not only what spirit was you dealing with, but what is your truth? If we took the word of God and just put it over here, what are you really feeling? A lot of people do not know how to sit in where it is that they're dealing with.
Yes.
And so what happens is you take those into your children, you take those into your relationship. You never deal with them, you cover them up.
Yes. Yes.
And it
yes.
took me to go through a broken stage and even to do the work. I had to do the work and I couldn't shout over it.
Yeah.
I couldn't shout over it. I could pray, but after I got through praying, I needed something more. And so I needed some coaching. And the Lord said don't release it right now. Put the coaching that you needed for somebody else so that they could actually get the deliverance.
Yes.
Wow.
And it's not about just the church, because I thought about it. The Lord made me go back into the 4 books of the gospel. He said Jesus preached kingdom.
Yeah.
Yes,
He
it
didn't
did.
preach religion.
No.
He
No.
didn't preach. He said he preached the kingdom.
Yes.
And there's a difference between the kingdom and democracy. The United States, we live in democracy.
Yeah.
But when you live in a kingdom like Queen Elizabeth and all them, the law
Yes.
is the law.
Yes.
Right.
There's no constitution that can be changed. You know.
Well, they're trying to change it now. Issue one.
But see, when you're the king, like God, the word never returns void.
Never
That's
returns
right.
The
void.
word is
That's
the
right.
word.
Right. That's
That's
right.
You know, in a democracy where we live in now, the citizens get to vote people in. When you're in a kingdomship, God pick his citizens.
That's right.
You know,
Right.
That's right.
you can't change. You can't. And a lot of times, I go into that when God said do the work, is because sometimes as Christians we use like a democracy form to make the word of God fit our situation.
Come on.
But see, in the kingdom, you can't do that.
No.
Right.
When you understand the principle of kingdom, whatever God say is what He says.
It is what it. That's
And
why
it's
you
not-
say amen,
Yes.
because it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. And there's an announcement that that He makes. So the purpose of the book was to not only tell my truth, but to allow people to find themselves not only with God, but even within themselves.
Yes.
See, so many things have been covered up, and it's a lot of people that's broken. If you've been raped, I got you.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
It's
Yeah.
heavy. It's heavy.
It's heavy, yeah.
If you've been neglected, I got you.
Wow.
Yeah. If you've been a bruise, I got you.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
see, the purpose of walking in red bottoms, you haven't walked in red bottoms until you stepped in blood.
Okay.
Is because the shoe symbolize me stepping in the blood, the pain, the red up under it, the pain and the trials
you.
that
I
we
got
as
you.
women and sometimes men
Yes.
we go through.
Go through. Mm-hmm.
And when we see red bottoms, it's the value of the price.
Yes.
But you ain't valuable if you ain't been through nothing.
Come on.
You don't have a price to tell.
Come on.
Wow.
You don't even have a story to tell.
Come on.
And so many times
Wearing
we ju-
something that don't
Yeah.
belong
So
to
many
you.
times we judge women because look how fabulous you is. We judge people by their appearance,
Absolutely.
and how they look, and the best hair, and the best weave, and the best clothing, and we don't even know them, and we dislike them because they look.
Girl.
Yes.
Doesn't mean that they're real. I can have this ring on my finger, but you don't know if it's real or fake.
That's
Come on
right.
now.
It doesn't mean, but until you walk through in their shoes and understood where they got their true identity from,
Woo!
then
That's it.
you can tell a woman of value because she don't have to announce herself.
That's
Absolutely.
right. That's
Herself
right.
will announce
That's
her.
right.
Absolutely.
That's right. That's
Absolutely.
right
When I
there.
wrote this book, I used to admire people by material things, but God said, no, the value is in the brokenness.
Yes, yeah.
It's in the vocal. So that's where I got the book. You haven't walked in red bottoms until you stepped in blood. And the reason why, because I were going to go ahead and do it like around the spring edition, but the Lord said, okay, give them peace. And when you see the little slides and the commercials and the things that are on my Facebook, Instagram, and all those, it's giving you pieces because every shoe size carry a different story.
Absolutely.
So you'll always see me say every shoe size carry a different story. I may not can fit your shoes.
Ooh, girl.
I can't fit your shoes. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a story.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and so that's where it was birthed out of pain. It was birthed out of rejection.
Yes.
It was birthed out of brokenness. But I had to face it. In order to get through something, you got to face it. And in order to heal, you got to allow God to heal. You got to do the work. So
You gotta do the work.
He told me to come back and do the work.
Got to
Absolutely,
do
absolutely.
the work.
I believe that book is going to heal
Yeah.
a lot of broken people because a lot of times people that are broken, all they know to do is break other people.
Yes.
They break, because they hurt, they broken.
Yeah.
So this is what they have to give. And they can't help the way they are until they come to realization, I need help. I need help. I need to look at myself and say, hey, self, you need help. And like you were saying before about shouting over, a lot of people just jump in their emotions, and they're jumping in their wilderness.
But can you handle the truth right here? Can I tell you
Go
something?
ahead.
Let's handle the truth right here. How many people in church have been raped and abused and molested? From the pulpit to the back door.
To the back door.
And you're not
telling
allowed.
you.
And you're not allowed to speak on it. And you're not allowed to shout on it.
No.
And when I say shout, I mean tell.
You're not allowed to speak it.
Because you don't know who will blackball you.
Exactly.
And
Oh my
sabotage your
God.
character.
Exactly.
Waiting.
But that's why I believe God has birthed forth not just so many other podcasts and like you guys, because COVID did something.
Yeah.
COVID birthed out areas where people can help deliver
Yes.
other people. What does
Yes.
say? They overcome by the words of their testimony.
That's
Yes.
right.
And testimony is just not, oh, look what God did for me. Testimony is saying, girl, I was broken too. That happened to me too. But you know what? I had to get out of religion
Yes.
and get in relationship.
You have,
Wow.
you have to
And get
remove
into
that.
relationship.
We
You
got
have
a
to
couple
remove
of
that.
comments here. Let me go ahead and read
Okay.
them right here. We have one from Elder Jamar Jameson. He said, you can't judge a book by its cover until you stepped in blood.
Oh, Jamal.
Wow.
Elder.
Then
Yes.
he said, then you got the shoe size and the shoe type. It doesn't matter. And then he goes on and say, this book brings perspective
Yeah.
to one's struggle
Yeah.
because no one knows the true struggle of a person.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Wow.
That's right.
Yes.
Can
That's
you
right.
handle the truth, people?
That's right.
Because you know what? We speak nothing but truth on here.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. And the truth to me will set you free. All right? That's my truth. That if I tell you the truth, then guess what? It's going to break you down. It's going to make you have to look at yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
That's it.
it make you have to
Yes,
look at
that's it.
yourself.
That's
the
it.
truth. People are scared of the truth
They're scared of it.
because they don't want to do the work.
But I was just getting ready to say to touch on something else that you had said.
Yes.
People have learned how to organize
Yeah.
their pain.
Yeah.
They have learned how to adapt,
Uh-huh.
putting their different little idiosyncrasies that they've been through. Not that they've gone through it.
Yeah.
Not that it's fixed. Not that they're healed, but they take it and they put it up on a shelf. They take it and they organize their little pain, put it in a closet somewhere. It's still there.
You still there?
And you know what? That's dangerous because you carry that.
Very.
You carry that pain from one place to another.
To another.
Absolutely.
And so it's easier for me to hide the pain and not
Yeah,
deal with the
that's
pain.
right.
Because
And that's what
the
they
tru-
do in church.
Yeah. Because guess what? If I tell you my truth, then I have to face me.
Yes. Come
And
on.
a lot of people don't want to face themselves.
no.
To go into the unknown is very difficult.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
You
really?
know,
Oh, yes.
Because I'll give it to you. Even Jesus, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, before he was getting ready to go into the cross,
Yes,
and
yes.
he wanted people, his disciples, to come with
Around him.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that they could stay up and pray because he knew he was getting ready to face something difficult.
Exactly.
Have you ever noticed that when you're about to face something difficult, people leave?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So he'll put you in a place to where you have to do the work, and the work is identifying you. And you may not want to say, "I'm broken." You may not want to go back through that pain like, "I'm a liar." Who wants to say I'm really a liar?
Right.
Who really wants to say that I'm a manipulator? Because when you start revealing who you are, then you have to do the work to change.
And
Absolutely, absolutely.
Here's the first thing. Who do you reveal those things to first? Yourself.
Yes, you got to.
Yourself.
You got to. You got to
And
do
what
it.
is it that God does in that moment?
Yes.
He puts you by yourself.
So.
He isolates you. Because that way you can't look at nothing else
And-
but you.
And you know what? Even in the prisons, let's go there. Can we go there?
That-
Can y'all handle the truth?
Yeah, come on, bring it.
That's why.
That's exactly-
That's why in the prisons you are in punishment by yourself because the worst
Isolation.
thing you can do is deal with yourself. It's like when someone stops speaking to you.
Yeah.
You don't know what you've done. It's torture in your mind.
Yes.
If you
yes.
love them.
Yes.
You understand what
Yes.
Yes.
And so it causes you to have all these different thoughts.
Exactly.
So when you're confined to yourself, you have to know yourself. You got to deal with yourself. You
Yeah.
got to go through the things that you did wrong.
That's right.
That's your biggest
So,
battle, though.
yeah, so now you got to do the work.
Wow.
That's the part where God said, pull back.
Yes.
And what spirit did you identify with rape? Is that the spirit of rejection? So everywhere you go, you feel like people reject you.
Come on.
Because now you got to deal with that.
That's
demon.
right. That's
because
right.
now I'm dealing with my mama rejected me.
Yeah.
That's
then I've
right.
been in a relationship.
Yeah.
He
That's right.
rejected me.
Yeah.
And whatever. Or do I have a lust spirit? So then, you know, then you pick up another spirit because, well, she looked like she gay. Or could she be that she dressed up her clothes because when she showed her beautiful body, somebody stole
Somebody
something.
exactly.
So now, instead of you judging her and letting her know that she still can walk in her feminine energy and still
Yes.
be the woman that she needs to be, you condoning the brokenness and you don't even know it.
But
know
each
it.
and every one of those different things comes with something else.
Yes.
I don't care if it's sadness, if it's hopelessness, if it's low self-esteem. Every last one of those things that you deal with in your brokenness
Yes.
and your pain and whatever
Yeah.
comes with a cousin. They
It
comes with a
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
They come with
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
each and every last
Right.
single one
Exactly.
of them. And you're dealing
And
with
you get
more
attached,
and more
attached.
and yes.
But you could come out.
You can come out.
Right.
Because, can you handle
can.
the truth?
Can you
Just
handle the
listen,
truth? Yes.
Because let me tell you, the harlot that was in the Bible
Yes.
is Boaz's mama.
Come on.
So she's in Jesus' lineage.
All right. All right
Come
now.
on. So you don't know your purpose until you do.
The work.
You got to do the work. And this is what I want to speculate on, ladies, is that with the things that come along with it, it's like layers on top of
Yes,
layers,
yes.
on top of layers, on top of layers, until it becomes a heavy weight to even carry or even deal with it.
Yeah.
You know, but you know what? You guys, look for the book to come out, Walking in Red Bottoms. You haven't walked
And red
in
bottoms.
red bottoms until you step in blood. Look out for that to come out soon, okay,
You can
guys?
find me on my Instagram.
Instagram, okay.
Emma Rose. You can find me on Facebook, Dr. Emma Rose. My email, dr.emmarose73@gmail.com.
Okay.
There, you will see this coming out. And if you want a copy, because I'm all through the magazine as well, you can order those from Speak Woman Magazine as well. And I thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You know what? This right here leads into our hot topic that we're going to
Yes,
speak
it
about.
does.
And about the our number one hot topic is, why is the truth hard to accept? Why is the truth hard to accept? I would only know why individuals are reluctant in listening or speaking the truth. You have to wonder, why is this hard? And I believe it goes with, you have to dig down into yourself. Because you're going to have to reveal yourself. One thing about the truth comes hard.
Yes, it does.
The truth comes hard. The truth comes in army boots, okay? All right, the truth comes hard. It don't come tiptoeing. The truth, it comes hard. It said, now do you feel that people feel intimidated by the truth? Do people feel intimidated by the truth? Because, like we said, you had to go down into yourself. So since you got to go to yourself, guess what? You feel intimidated because you got those shields up.
Yeah.
You got those shields up. You don't want nobody to penetrate and get down to your layers of what you've been going through.
Yeah.
But, listen here. Like they say in the word of God, the truth will what?
Set you free.
Set you
make you
free.
free.
Yes.
Will make you free.
Will
Will
make
make
you
you
free.
free. So it is a process.
Yes.
Since it's going to make you free, there is going to be a process. Because
That's the key right there.
Anything, it's a process.
That
'Cause
process
anything
is
you
the key.
make, guess what? It takes this ingredient. It takes
Come on,
this
create.
this much ingredient.
Yes.
It takes this certain type of
Yes.
spice. It takes this certain type of measurement.
That's it.
So it is a what? Process. So the
Every
truth
step of
will
the way.
make you free. So it is a process. Don't be intimidated
Yes.
by the truth.
Yeah.
'Cause I know people don't want to hear the truth.
No.
Right.
You know why? And they, maybe because they're reluctant because of the pain.
Yes.
That could be a possibility.
That could be a possibility,
Yeah,
but also
reluctant.
the truth is something that you cannot change. I don't care
Yes.
what you do with it, how you try to manipulate it, how you try to twist it and turn it, you can't change it. It's still going to be the
It's
truth.
still going to be truth. Listen, one thing about the truth is this. A lie can perpetrate itself to be the truth.
Okay.
Okay? Now, what happens is the lie goes and steal the clothing of the truth.
Yes.
Okay? And now the lie is portraying to be the truth. All right? So, by the time this lie done went around and he pretended to be the truth,
Yeah.
people are really damaged because you're not
That's
giving
good.
them
That's
the
good.
truth,
That's
because you are a lie dressed up like a truth. All right, so
That's
you're not
good.
giving them the truth. So people, what? They still gonna be hurting because
Yes.
all you do is, oh yeah, it's all right,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you was right in doing that,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, yeah. They're gonna try to validate all you're wrong. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But listen here, the truth is gonna wake up.
And I can see how somebody can feel small from not telling the truth. Because once you caught in a lie, it lets the other party know
Come
that
on.
you're not as ignorant or incompetent as they thought you were.
Okay.
So it dumbs you down from
Yes.
the person who's lying or the person. It causes you to face yourself. And you can't handle it. You know why you can't handle the truth? Is because you haven't been truthful. That sometimes there are people that tell so many lies that they believe their own lies.
They
Come
believe
on.
they don't lie.
Come on.
Believe their
They
own
believe.
lies. So when they
Come
walk
on.
into the truth, it makes them uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Because now they're in an environment to where they are forced to face themselves.
Exactly. Now we do have a comment
The
here.
first thing they want to do is fight.
Oh.
I'm just.
But listen. Okay, let me get back to this here lying truth story. That's why they want to fight. Yeah, they be wanting to fight because the truth coming out. Now, you ever heard of the naked truth? That's why the truth is naked when it comes out, all right? Because the lie done stole the truth clothes. So when you get the truth, you get nothing but the what? The naked truth, all right?
Yes.
Get nothing but the naked truth.
that's good.
And that's
That's
gonna,
it right there.
and that is going to make you free. All right, you don't need
off the truth.
You don't need a friend to pat you on your back when you are wrong and when they know you are lying. That is not your friend. All right, that is not your friend. Now we do have a comment here from Elder Jamar Jameson. Thank you for tuning in, and you guys
For supporting, yes.
for supporting. Thank you so much. Okay, he says here, pain is afraid of exposure.
Yes.
That's so good.
Yes,
Yes.
he goes on to say this because it causes one to be vulnerable.
Yes.
Do the work.
Yes.
Work on your healing along with toxic traits. Do the work, because you know you're toxic to some people. Why is the truth hard to accept?
You know what? I can say this. When you do the truth, it allows you to get delivered from people, places, and things. When you
Listen.
walk into your truth, you don't care what people think.
Listen.
You don't
Come
care
on now.
Their opinion. And people get mad when you are walking in your truth.
Yes.
Because they want you to respond how they want you to respond.
Oh yeah.
And so that you're no longer that person. I'm not the person.
Just said that the other
I'm not
day.
the person that I was when I grew up at my mom's house.
Okay.
I haven't been there in almost 42 years.
Okay.
You know, well, minus 16. But you know, I'm not there. That's not who I am. As a matter of fact, you can't tell me you know me because I'm still learning me.
Come on.
Exactly.
Still learning me.
Exa-
So every day God is exposing a new identity, a new purpose,
Yes.
a new walk, a new
Every
talk.
single
Even
Yes.
who wears the same hairstyle?
Not me.
Not me.
Just
You,
me.
you switch it up.
Not me.
You do
They
color.
know I change it up.
So your identity is constantly switching.
Yes.
And so to be truthful with yourself and to walk in your truth in every moment that God gives you freedom. That's really
Yes.
freedom. And a lot of
Yes.
people don't want to tell you your truth and lie because they can see what you can't see in yourself. That's why it's important to do the work.
Yeah, do your own
Because
work.
I can see what you could do, but you haven't had nobody to push that out or give you
Yeah.
that confidence.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
you. Like
Yeah.
you knew you was
Yes.
great.
Come on
but
now.
You didn't know how to get to your greatness.
All right.
And people that can get you to your greatness won't tell you or show you
Exactly.
because they see how great you are.
Oh, we got conversation. We need an open plastic plate around. Put some money in there.
The prophets come out. Listen, but that's why it's important to do the work.
Absolutely.
Every time that you do the work, you learn just how dope you are.
Yes.
So
Yes,
like,
yes,
you
yes,
know how
yes,
dope you are.
yes, yes. You become more confident in yourself.
That's right.
In yourself. You don't need validation.
No.
From nobody but God.
anyone.
Only
That
from
ain't-
God.
that's
That's
it,
it.
from nobody
That's the only
but
person
God.
gotta validate you. Listen, I don't need Tom's validation. I don't need Susie's validation because she ain't worth nothing no way. But however, I don't need their validation.
Right.
And the thing about this is what I wanted to say is this. I would not allow anyone to script me.
Oh, that's good.
I would not allow anyone to script me. Oh, you should have said it this way. Oh, you should have said that. Why you had to say that? First of all, don't script me. Don't script me. Listen, this guy tried to talk to me, right? This guy tried to talk to me, and I said, on your picture, it looked like you had some big muscles. And he ain't had no big muscles.
Oh.
I said, like you had big muscles. He said, well, I got some muscles. I said, no, not like it was on that picture. Not like it was on that picture. He said, you don't have to say that. All you had to say was, you look, yeah, I see you building up your muscles. I said, listen here. You can't script me. Period. I see what I see. And I see nothing but bones.
Oh.
Don't let nobody script you.
Ooh, can you
I'm telling you. Don't let nobody script you. You should say this. No, we ain't got no play here, buddy. Listen, you're not gonna script me. I'm gonna say what I want to say and how I want to say it, and not that I'm being vicious. Not that
That's real.
I'm being the person that wants to really vindictive and want to really hurt you. But however, I am going to tell the truth. And guess what, boo-boo? I do have tact. I do have tact when it comes to that. All right, let's get on to our next subject. Listen, that came right along with what you were saying about revealing to yourself. You know how it's yourself, the battle of the truth.
Yes.
The battle of the truth, and it got layers
Yeah.
and layers
It
and
does.
layers to it. Got layers to it.
Like an onion, honey.
Like
Just peel it.
I'm thinking the same
Just
thing.
be peeled.
I'm thinking about Shrek and the donkey.
Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek. That's my favorite show. I love Shrek. I can watch it every day. But anyway, the donkey said, like layers, like onion, got layers. You know, I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, donkey, whatever. See, some people don't understand about the layers that
Yeah.
you have to go through
Yeah.
to get to the truth
That's
of
right.
the matter, or what's causing you to act the way that you do. All right, now, our second topic, what's our second topic? Oh, yeah. Is sex important in a marriage?
Yes.
A man
I didn't even have to say that.
Go ahead.
I didn't have to say to go.
Listen. Let me read that again, please, people.
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth? Now listen here.
Look at the camera.
Is sex important in a marriage?
Yes.
Lord, they still
I'm
saying
sorry.
yes. They still saying yes. They still saying yes. They ain't got to the.
We waiting.
Let's get to the root of it, okay? Let's get to the meat of this here topic. I mean meat, literally. All right, come on. Is sex important in a marriage? A man divorces his wife after only 24 hours of being married.
Oh, wow.
Did he have any time
No,
to see?
Well, this is what
the ink
happened.
wasn't dry.
No, this is the Cyrano.
pastor
The Cyrano
didn't
of what
have
happened. They got married, okay? So they went out, on the town. You know how you do, go out on the town and everything, have a good old time. And when they got back to the hotel where they're going to spend their honeymoon night, she was tired. She was tired, and he wanted to have sex with her. But she was tired. And so after the 24 hours they've been married, he divorced her. Oh, what you say?
He didn't love her.
He didn't love.
She wouldn't give him no cherry.
Did y'all hear that? He didn't love her. What are you saying? What you saying over there, Alexis?
I said no.
She picked up and he didn't give her no cherry.
I ain't have to say she wouldn't give him no cherry.
Wasn't getting no cherries. Wasn't getting no cherry. We got a whole bunch of cherries here.
But you know,
Look here. We got a whole bunch of real cherries.
You know,
She
after
should have
you
been
make-
getting him some of
after you
them.
make your little
He might have been
decoration,
all right
you
then. Hey,
Your
I got a
dessert
cherry for
stuff.
you. Listen here.
You put that cherry on the top.
Well, okay, now this is what I want to know. Do a woman have the right to refuse sex?
Wait a minute. Yes, but you didn't say with who.
What- Oh! I don't think I can have sex with a whole bunch of folks. But, what is that what you saying? I mean, like you can't have sex with your husband because you done been out on the
saying-
Are we talking about the husband?
The husband, that's what I'm saying.
The husband.
Yeah,
The husband.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
can a woman refuse sex to her husband?
Yeah, a woman can refuse sex to anybody, but I'm just saying for
Yeah.
a husband.
You know what? I think different. Let me elaborate on that.
Please do.
And I'll elaborate on that.
Yes.
I think when you're in a relationship and you have an understanding and a commitment and you really courted each other and your husband got a chance to know you and you know them, he's going to be able, because you won, he's going to be
discern.
able to discern that you're not feeling well or something is really going on.
Yes.
Because women, sometimes you got to be able to stimulate their mind or their body is not going to move the way it flows unless they just, you know,
Okay.
whatever it is. And so, but I say if everything is in order, no, because you are one. Just like I don't want my husband rejecting me. When I want some, I want some.
Come on, this.
You know,
Right,
and
right.
so the vice versa with me, my body is his and his body is mine.
Mm-hmm.
We one. So there are going to be some times that I'm going to perform because I love this is the vow that I made.
Yeah.
And there's should be some times that he needs to perform because of the vows that we made to each
Right.
other.
Whether you like it or
I
not.
believe it's when you start withholding that you open the door
Yes.
for
Oh
other
yeah.
people to come
Yeah.
in.
yes,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
open
You
the door.
open up the door for them
Yes.
to cheat. You open up the
Yeah.
door for just multiple things.
Yeah. Yeah, chemistry, absolutely she does. It is her body.
Yes.
Absolutely. Then he goes on to say, if she is tired, she should rest. How is
Spiritually masturbate into this woman. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Messing with the minds and the body. spiritually masturbating
Yes.
in their minds. It makes them feel good. Oh, baby, you're so
Absolutely,
beautiful.
absolutely.
Oh, you just so da 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 da.
Yes.
Whatever it is that he thinks she wants to hear.
Yeah, yeah.